loves, welcome back to my channel. It feels really weird to just be sitting here just filming a video like normal, so I just want to take a moment just to talk about everything that's going on. My heart has been so broken. I just had someone in my Instagram messages trying to fight with me on the fact that Black Lives Matter, and I am just so overwhelmed, and that's not to belittle anything that anyone else is going through at this moment. You guys know that I struggle a lot with anxiety and depression, and it's okay to feel overwhelmed right now and not know where to start. I'm going to leave some resources down below in the description box because I do think that is important. I really couldn't decide if I should continue with my videos this week. I'm not sure if I'll upload on Friday. I will keep you guys posted. But when I uploaded on Monday, I had so many of you in my inboxes thanking me for the escape, which I understand. I have been on every social platform, reading everything, donating, signing, doing anything that I possibly can within my power to make a difference. Even though I am only one person and you are only one person, anything you do does make a difference. But I will leave some key information down below for you guys. I hope that this can be a little bit of an escape for you today, because I know last night when I was so overwhelmed on Facebook, on Twitter, like you can't just, I just have been bouncing back and forth between everything. I know that after I was overwhelmed, I did take some time to just like watch a couple YouTube videos, and it did help me last night. And I did promise you guys I would have this video up by the 3rd. I'm sorry that it is up on the 3rd, and especially because we are in the US. This is going up after the launch from XX Revolution, so I'm sorry about that, but hi, you want to come say hi? Oh, she's like, Mom needs a hug. She can always tell. She can always tell. She's so sweet. I did need a hug, thank you. All of that stuff by the time this video is up, the whole new Revolution line should be up, so I will link what I can down below. So let's go ahead and jump in, start trying some of this XX Revolution stuff. So we're going to start with the Cloud Complexion Primer. I'm really excited to try this guy. Cloud Complexion Soft Touch Primer. It's so hard to see how iridescent this lid is, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Excited to try this. I definitely need a makeup escape right now. My face is feeling textured today. It's a minimal scent, but it kind of maybe a little bit vanilla-y. It's hard to explain what it smells like. A fresh vanilla, if you will. Sorbet-like water gel with a smooth, soft touch texture improves the appearance of skin by minimizing pores and brightening the complexion. It feels good. It's a little bit cooling, which I like. So I think we're gonna go ahead and try the Foundation. Double Fix Foundation. Probably the next time I film a video, I'll try and use the glowy one. I love the packaging on that one even more than this one. This is obviously still beautiful. We're going to try 0.7. 0.7 is my best match in conceal and define when I'm not tan, which I clearly am not right now. It's a little bit of a fresh scent. It's not overwhelming though, thankfully. I'm feeling I'm gonna look a little bit ghosty right now. I might have to find a darker shade to mix in. I'm gonna open F2 just because I feel like that's gonna be a little bit better. I normally wear F2, so I don't know what I was really thinking. They honestly don't look too much different. This one just looks a little more yellow. It's pretty matte. I can see like it's reflecting right now, but I feel like, I mean, it's supposed to be matte, but it is pretty matte, obvious there. I feel like I'm gonna like it more if I mix a little bit of the glowy one in. But this is what we're looking at right now. It looks really good though. I just have dry cheeks, so I feel like I might need to either like use a hydrating primer with it. And I'll try and wear it all day, and I'll at least update you in the description box. But it looks good. It looks good. It's just me being overly critical and staring at it as close as I can. All right, and we are going to use the new concealer as well. What are you called? Super Fix Concealer. Here is the, I got foundation off my hand. The concealer, it's got one of those shiny lids as well with that crazy doe foot. Look at that doe foot. She crazy. Oh, come on, be good. Come on, be good. Ooh, girl. I like it. I like it. From first application, this might be my favorite yet. From Revolution, concealer wise, and I'm actually a pretty big fan of Revolution's concealer, so that's saying something. I always have darkness right here that I just I'm a weirdo and I like to make it all just go as much away as I can. So I'm going to put just a tiny dot in this inner corner, just a second layer right where the darkness really is. That definitely did. You can see a difference right now too. That little second dot. Yeah, I really like the concealer. The foundation looks really good. I'm hoping that the foundation kind of settles a little bit. I might have to put like I think there is kind of a dewy setting mist in here, so we will use that at the end of this. And we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna put the tiniest bit of this Physicians Formula mineral correcting powder under my eyes just to set, and a little on my lids just to set. It's what I use every day, so I just want to be consistent. Okay, we're gonna use the bronzer in this Elemental Complexion palette. It looks pretty warm, so I'm gonna start with it. If it's too warm, I'm gonna use something else. This one right here, the matte one. This is just a ColourPop F13 brush. It's what I normally use to contour. Yeah, it's definitely a little warm, but we'll do a layer of this, then I'll go in with a darker Revolution one, because this is definitely more of a bronzer than a contour. It blends really nicely though. If you have a little bit more of a warmer complexion than I do, I think you might actually really like this. Pro Sculpt and Glow. This is in Savannah Nights. This one's a little bit deep, but it's the right tone, so I just try and use it a little bit lighter. Yes, those are actually really nice together. Okay, I'm gonna do brows. I'm gonna try out this XX Fine Brow Micro Brow Definer. Again, I really love the packaging on this. I like the squareness of it. Again, one side is a spoolie like most brow pencils, and the other side is a little micro pencil. It's a little bit of a drier formula, which is my preference personally. I'm always so bad at getting the right angle to film doing my brows because I feel like I'd have to do this, which I will try to. Did I say what shade this is? I think it's ash brown. I'm going to use a little bit of this Revolution Brow Gel. This is not from the new line, but I'm going to use it. I've been liking this brow gel so far too. We're going to do eyes. I really want to use probably both of these little guys. So I'm going to put these right here. And this is the Explosion palette. Have you guys seen the rainbow? Oops, there's a rainbow one. Oh my goodness, I want the rainbow one, but I'm still excited to use this guy. Trying to decide where to start. There's so many. This guy. Yeah, this foundation it looks a lot like Conceal and Define, but a little bit more matte. So if Conceal and Define isn't matte enough for you, I think you're gonna really like this one. Does have some of that blurring, but then again, it looks kind of dry on some of my skin, but I do have combo skin. And I think I want this to be kind of a bold look, so I'm probably gonna add some fun colors in here too. Those blended extremely well. Oh my gosh, that was the last video I filmed was the Shein video, so this compared to that, oh girl. I kind of want to use this really bright one right here. And I'm gonna put that pretty much where the brown is, just a little bit lower. Oh, pigmented girl. And I'm taking that same brown down here. And then I'm going back into that bright orange shade. And this brush is much better, obviously, at packing on color, so I'm packing some of that orange in the outer corner. Okay, I think we're gonna go into this shade, this amazing purple. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. I'm gonna try and put that like right into the crease, right above the crease, because I'm probably gonna do a cut crease. But I want this shade to still be visible. But I want it, of course, to fade from this purple into that orange. Yes. Ooh, girl. That purple is absolutely beautiful and so pigmented. Taking that same purple down here, of course, per usual. This matte cream shade right here, if you can hear me. Sorry, I'm talking behind the palette. And then I'm just gonna put that on the brow bone. Okay, so I'm a little torn if I want to do a cut crease just using this guy. Oh, it's gonna be so dark though. Because I don't think putting down the cut crease canvas is going to do much because this is so dark. We'll just see. Okay, so this little guy is one of their little duochrome, XX Charge duochrome eyeshadow in Stimulate. What this looks like. Here's what the actual little dude looks like. He cute. I am going to put the pigment on top of this, so it's really kind of going to be a base. So I don't know how much of this duochrome is going to come through, but let's just go ahead and put some on this eye too. So as you can see, it's not the most opaque. That's my only thing on this guy, but I am going to put the little pigment over it and see how that looks. So the pigment we're going to use is it's Chromatics Duochrome Pigment Pop in Ignite. It's like a blue-purple shift. Comes in this tiny little cutie thing. Just gonna tap this on, see how this goes. Okay, so we're looking a little crazy. I never like having a dark shadow on the inner corner, but we're gonna see how it goes. I might need to add some glitter or something in there just to kind of brighten it up. I'm gonna go in with a tiny bit of the black in the palette. I'm just gonna focus it on this outer corner, right in here. See, they did send a like cold type pencil liner, so I'll use that for the lower lash line, but I'm gonna have to use a different one. Hold it up the lash line. I'm just gonna take this black pencil. Oop, dropping stuff again. This is the Exact eyeliner pencil. Gel eyeliner pencil, yeah. Just gonna put that right down here. Right along the lower lash line. I'm just gonna smudge it a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and do a wing. Sorry if you can't really hear me because she's digging and stuff. This is the Revolution Renaissance Flick. Okay, I'm gonna go try and take care of getting this off my face, and I'm gonna pop on some lashes. I'm just gonna use, they didn't send any lashes, so I'm going to use these guys. I'm just gonna use the same pair that I used the other day, just reuse them. I have trimmed them a little bit though, just with some little scissors to make them, just like trimming them like you would like your bangs like this, but holding the lash and trimming the inner corner. So they are a little bit more tapered because that's the look I prefer on my eyes. So I'm gonna go fix this little spot as best I can, pop on some lashes, and be right back. All right, I feel like lashes just make everything look better always. The only kind of blush type product is that super shimmery one in the face palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of my absolute favorites from Revolution. This is the Blusher Reloaded in Sweet Pea. I'm also gonna mix it with the Blusher Reloaded in Peach Bliss, so just like a little bit of these, because I like how this tone kind of matches the shadow, but I don't want it to be like too much. So do a little of this, a little of this. And this is my ColourPop. I think it's the F9. It's like rubbing off. I don't know, I think it's the F9. But it looks like this. It's a little stippling brush. It's the best for blush. So excited for highlighter, you guys. The highlighters in here are beautiful. All right, so I feel like this is gonna be my absolute favorite. This is Echo, and it's one of their exposure highlighters. Multi-dimensional powder. Love the packaging. This looks so gorgeous. We'll try it dry, and if I feel like I need to wet the brush, we will. But she's pretty. Let's just see. Let's just see. I'll bring out the Face Fix, which is a moisturizing fixing mist. Oh, that iridescent packaging. It's like the nicest softing mist. Definitely super strong smelling of coconuts though, so keep that in mind. Definitely amped it up just a little bit. I'm gonna take just a tiny bit and put it under my brow bone too. I've been loving to do this lately. Used to be so anti-shimmer on the brow bone and now I can't get enough of it. And per usual, I'm just gonna go back in with my blush brush, blend that a little bit, and then tap it out a little bit with my damp sponge. The only real lip product that they sent was a lip gloss, so let's see. That mist though, do you see this mist? Kind of feel like I just breathed in suntan lotion, but it's fine. The other thing is like the mist is so fine that it's like you have to use a lot of it. Okay, I just used so much. I probably did like 30 sprays. But I want to see what it does to that foundation, if it makes it any less cakey. I'm just gonna pop on a ColourPop lip liner because why not? What are your favorite cruelty-free lip liners? Let a girl know. All right, we're gonna use Chauffeur per usual. This comes in many forms. I don't think the rose gold one is still sold. It's just the one I tend to use the most. I really love the matte one. And of course, I'm gonna probably lighten it a little bit. I'm gonna clean up my lip line and lighten it just a little because this is dark for me. We're going to use this lip gloss, which looks so beautiful. It's just super glittery. It's the Extra Glow Strobe Liquid Lip Gloss. It is white with like, which really ends up being clear with a bunch of white, and I think they end up being kind of purpley blue glitters. Very fruity. Alright loves, so this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry if I wasn't super talkative through most of it. I just wanted to like relax and like take a moment and put some makeup on. If that's something that relaxes you, I highly suggest it, especially the world is just so overwhelming right now, and anything you can do to kind of just calm and recenter yourself is going to be wonderful. Obviously we should all be fighting in the way that we can, but I know it's hard, it's overwhelming, and you need to sometimes take a moment for yourself in order to do, you know, to do more. Okay, let's go through. I think that eyeliner just like exploded on me. I think that I'm gonna really like this primer. Of course I have to use it more in order to see like how I feel about it. I'm gonna give you a close-up of, I feel like it looks really good on my face. It's just this area that I'm having an issue with because it's pretty matte. So if you were into matte foundations, I think you're gonna like this. At the very least, I will leave down in the description how it wore. I'll keep it on as long as I can. What else do we try? I really like the concealer. I think the concealer is going to be one of my favorites. I can't wait to keep using it. I'll update on that as well, along with the foundation below. This is so nice. And if anything, the packaging is honestly worth it. I think it's so cute. I can't wait to get more of these little duochrome ones. I hope that there are brighter and lighter shades because this is unusually dark for me. This giant palette, oh my gosh, you guys. I feel like this is one of the most easily blendable palettes I've used in a while. And I'm usually not too big of an eyeshadow snob. Like if I can make it work, I will. But I feel like the blending on these bright colors and like that purple was so pigmented and blended so well. I'm super, super impressed with this. I don't know what they've done different in this formula compared to others. I do like Revolution eyeshadows. That's not to say that I don't. You guys know that I do. But I was definitely especially impressed with this eyeshadow palette. This guy, I feel like it's beautiful, but it's not as opaque as I would like it to be. So again, I'm hoping there are more shades. I mean, I liked using it as a base. Obviously, it worked really well for that. I don't know how I feel about it yet. This gloss is beautiful. It feels really nice on the lips. It's not sticky. The highlight, I love the highlight. Echo is like perfect. I love it. Bronzer is really nice. It's really soft. It blends so nice. It's just a little bit on the warm side. So I do prefer it with a little bit of a contour shade on top. The brow pencil is really nice. I think that's everything. I mean, I told you my thoughts throughout this as I was using products, how I felt about them. I'm excited to try the other foundation, the glowy foundation. So there are two options if you are looking to get a new one and you want to try one of them. There's either the matte one, which is the one I tried today, or Glow Skin Foundation, which is the luminous foundation. I think that's everything. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for sitting through this with me. Thank you for joining me here today. Please remember that there are those links down below if you would like to sign petitions, donate, do anything that you can. Luna's causing a ruckus back there now too. But I am going to end this. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you soon. Bye. I don't know. I just like it. Okay. 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 I like to drop everything. I like to drop everything. Dropping artist, dropping things. Oh, my hair is such a mess. My hair is like on the, it needs to be washed. Let's get real.